1920s, Walter Cannon discovered the fight or flight theory, and over the years this has been studied further to include freeze or fawn. These are our natural human survival instincts kicking in, our subconscious kicking in to protect us whenever there is some form of threat or some form of danger, in order to protect ourselves. Short term, these are good. Long term, they are not so good. So when it comes to the fight response, we can develop those passive aggressive behaviours. We can become aggressive, become controlling. We can have those nice, nasty behaviours. We can become more demanding, become more entitled, become bullies, and start to shame others in order to protect ourselves. When we go to flight, we can run away, we can become hyperactive, we can begin to hoard things, we can develop compulsive rituals, we can panic, we can rush, we can find that driven nature within us and become perfectionists. When we go into freeze mode, we can isolate ourselves from the world around us, become that hermit, that couch potato. We can lack ambition, we can become depressed, we can become daydreamers, we can disassociate ourselves from life. When we fawn, this is when we can begin to walk on eggshells around people, where we become people pleasers, over listen, over help, discover a loss of self, and potentially become codependent. We are all capable of going into one of these for survival mechanisms. And long term, when it comes to the fight mode, this can potentially lead to narcissism. When we go into flight mode, this can potentially lead to OCD. And when we go into freeze mode, this can lead to that dissociation disorder. And when we fawn, this can lead to codependency. And it is developed from some form of trauma within us. Now, it's not always the case. We are all individuals, and these are all theories that are still being studied. However, flight, freeze and fawn are very real and do happen. And it's about taking those baby steps. When you fear answering the door, it's about answering the door. It's about starting those new hobbies. It's about meeting new people and taking things at a pace that suits you.